How you doing, guys? So I've been camping since I've been 12 years old. I'm 30 now, and I've learned a lot over the years. I wanted to make this video to share what I learned with you guys, so when you guys go out camping, you could be just as efficient as I am and learn a lot of little camp hacks or tricks that I've learned over the years. When going on a trip, you have all your toiletries you want to bring with you. I picked up this simple bag years ago at, I believe, Target. I've been using it for the last 10 years, and every trip I go on, whether it's a camping trip or me and my wife going to a bed and breakfast for the night, it works great. It has everything I need in there. And when I go back home, I just leave this in here. This bar of soap, this toothbrush, is just my camping stuff. And anytime we go on a trip, I grab it and I'm ready to go. The next thing up is this little bottle of Dr. Bronner Camp Wash. You could use it for washing your hair, you could use it for washing dishes, you could use it for anything. It's food safe, it's a travel size container. I bring it with me because you never know when you're going to need to wash out a water bottle, anything simple. Even if it's on a short camping trip, it's good to have, and I get it, and I just keep it in my bag here. Another thing that I get tremendous use out of is this. Rather than carrying a gigantic, lunky bath towel with me, I have this. It's a microfiber, super absorbent towel, and I'll use it every night when I go camping. You can use it over and over and over. It's got this nice little clip or like loop on the end with a button, and when you push it, it locks closed. What that's nice for is when I'm in a public shower and I don't want my towel touching anything because it's dirty, I don't want to touch my body. I'll get it and I'll just hang it like this around the curtain rod. It hangs down, and this is a pretty good sized towel. It'll dry me off, no problem. It's something I would never go on a trip without. Again, when me and my wife go to bed and breakfast anywhere, I bring it with me, and I actually keep this folded up neatly in my toiletry bag. Last but not least, I started using this about 5 years ago. It's a mesh laundry bag. You can get these for about, I think, $4.99 off of Amazon, or even cheaper on eBay. Every trip I go on, all my dirty clothes, they all go in there. And as soon as I get home, the first thing I do is I get all my dirty clothes, I throw them in the wash. And it is awesome to have everything that organized. You're able to separate your clean stuff that's in your bag from your dirty stuff that needs to get cleaned there. And it's great to have it like that. It really makes you a lot more organized as a camper and as a traveler. When setting up your tent, you always want to make sure you keep your rain fly on. This tent, this actually comes off. It's all mesh under there. If it rained and I came back to camp tonight, I would be SOL. You want to make sure you leave your rain fly on. You could leave it open like I did to make it air out a little bit. That's nice. But you want to make sure you keep the fly on. Another thing, the ground that this is set up on is perfectly level. The last thing you want to do is be sleeping on an angle like this or like this on pitched ground, especially if it starts to rain, because if you're sleeping in the middle of the night and you're on pitched ground like this, all the water is going to come down under you, and if you're at the bottom of that pitch, it's going to start to pool up where you are. I've been on camping trips before where my partner I've been with had that happen, and I don't want to see that happen to any of you guys. So make sure you're aware of the plane of the ground you're setting your tent up on. When leaving your camp to go out for dinner or go out hiking for the day, your chairs, you never want to leave them like this. And the reason why, if it rains or anything like that, water's going to pool down in this part of the chair, which sinks. So what you're going to do is you're simply just going to get them and flip them upside down like that before you leave camp. That way, if it rains, you don't have water pooled in the bottom of your chair. It's really hard to dry them out when that happens. When camping and making your fire, a lot of times you need paper. And you could go to a store and buy loose leaf paper like that if you'd like. But there's a free source of paper you could get and you could use every time you go out. And it's a place you actually stop at regardless of what trip you're on. And that's the gas station. Have you ever seen those little local ads where they say, you know, we're advertising houses or local cars to tourists? Grab a handful of those and use that for your paper. Campfires. There's a lot of different ways to set up a campfire. This is the log cabin style. I prefer this over the traditional teepee design because the teepee tends to fall down. This does not. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know. If you have any ideas for additional videos you would like to see me make, put it in the comments. I love reading them. Also, if you have any questions about how I set up my fire like that, I have another video on. I'm going to put a link to that when this video is done if you guys want to check that out. Otherwise, have a great day. Stay safe out there.